Hi, I'm Anupriya and you are learning today past perfect tense or the use of had in a sentence. This tense speak about the past in the past. In another language, it shows the first action of the past before the second action happened. Want to see how? Let's take the examples. Sentence 1. You had repaired many cars before you got your license. इस sentence में there are two things happening. Understand it carefully. एक sentence में दो situations take place कर रही हैं. Situation 1 or action 1 is repairing a car. Alright? And second action क्या हो रहा है? Getting a license. So you had repaired many cars. First sentence कि आपने बहुत सारी cars repair की हैं. Before you got a license, it means कि इसके पहले आपको license मिला था. So what is the first action happening in the past? पहला action कौन सा हो रहा है? पहला action हो रहा है car repair करने का. License मिलने का action is second one. So the first action of the past is identified as a past perfect tense, or with the first action of past we use had with the third form of verb or with the third form of action verb. So you had repaired, which is third form of the verb, and we have used had along with the subject. You had repaired many cars before you got your license. Getting a license is secondary. Coming to next one, the train had left before I reached the station. Train had left before I reached the station. Which action happened first? Train का station से निकल जाना was the first action and I reached later. So when I reached later, that is the action 2. When it is the action second, that is identified like simple past or past continuous, because we are using second form of the verb along with the subject. Alright, so the first action was leaving the station by the train. The train had left. Taking another example, I went there because they had invited me. इस sentence में had आप देख रहे हो लास्ट में लिखा है. Doesn't matter कि आप past perfect को sentence के किस portion में रख रहे हो. Important thing is it कि वो action कौन सा है, first है या second है. If it is a first action, so you have to have used had. Alright. So I went there because they had invited me. Invitation पहले मिला था और आप बाद में गए हो. So I went there is a simple past. Alright, second action. And they had invited me is the first action, so it is a past perfect. So in this way, the first action is identified as a past perfect and we use had, third form of the verb along with the subject. Coming to the negative construction of this sentence or another sentence. She had not mentioned her address. This place, there is nothing, two things are happening in a sentence. It's just a common sentence showing that where you can put not along with had. Subject, then had, then we are putting not and third form of the verb, and rest of the part is object. She had not mentioned her address. Asking a question in past perfect tense. Had Priya cooked food? It is about the very much past. क्या प्रिया ने खाना बना लिया था? So it is had Priya cooked food. Asking a question with a negative emotion. Hadn't it sharpened well? I am talking about a sharpener here. Hadn't it sharpened well? क्या इसने ठीक से पेंसिल को शार्प नहीं किया था? That is a question asking in a past perfect with a negative emotion. So in this way, the rule 1 we use had in past perfect, and the rule 2 we use third form of the verb along with it, and the first action which happens in the past, which took place in the past, is identified as the past perfect, or second action is can be identified like simple past or past continuous. So do practice it. Bye.